larger coach group, somebody asked the question, as newer coaches are getting comfortable making videos and putting them on their social media, but they're still just trying to figure it out, right? It's just like anytime we start something new, you got to get through those little kinks and stuff. So I started over a year and a half ago making fitness videos, and I'm sure, I mean, they're not all still great, and my lighting doesn't always come out great, but I'm sure my beginning ones were awful, but it was a lot of just trial and error. So my one tip of advice, so you guys already have that video I made about taking a good selfie with the light and how the light should be behind the camera. Same thing for when you take a video. So if I'm here, I don't want the light behind me. I want the light behind my camera, right? So this is right now hooked up to my window. So basically most of my fitness videos are in my basement, and so I have to really play around with where I prop my phone based on the lighting so that I can look as good as I can on camera. All right, so same thing for you guys. Now here's the other thing. You, especially if you're on Instagram, you have 15 seconds. So you do not want to waste half of your video is you pushing play and then walking into position to do whatever fitness move you're going to do, and then getting up and coming back to push stop to turn your camera off. So there goes like 5+ seconds of your time just in that. And I'm sure when you're watching videos, like if you like certain people's videos and top coaches videos, you never see them turning on and turning off their camera, but obviously they're turning on and turning off their camera. But you can easily edit out, even without an app. You don't even have to use an app for this. In your camera roll, when you click on that video, there's a stream that goes across the top. And if you highlight it, you can cut the beginning and the end, right? Okay, so at least if you have an iPhone, I don't know for you Droid people, I don't know how that works, but I'm sure it's gotta be the same. Right on your phone, you can edit that out. Now, there are some apps that I really do like. I've only used it a couple times, but I know several coaches on my team use it, and it's Viva Video. Pick, Play, Post is another one, especially if you wanna have different videos going in different blocks. And then I also really like Video Shop. Okay, so you can use those, and then again, you can choose from what starting of your video to the ending of your video, what pieces you want to fit. Obviously, if you're on Instagram, it's a 15-second window. That's all you get. You can make your video longer and then choose which 15 seconds you want to show on Instagram. So when you load on Instagram, and you upload which video you want, there's a drag and drop at the bottom that you can scroll through your video. So maybe your video is like 25 seconds. And, but maybe you can get 15 seconds that still shows the whole move or all 3 moves or whatever that you've chosen to do. Again, you can drag and drop where you want your 15 seconds, but Instagram is only gonna allow you 15 seconds. Now, if you use the same video and then you're gonna upload it on your Facebook, so I don't have mine directly go to Facebook, I have my Instagram directly go to Twitter. I used to have it directly go to Facebook, but I actually like it better not, and I get better interaction Facebook is really tricky, and they don't like things from outside sources. So I get better traction and more views and clicks on my videos if I actually upload it to Facebook instead of uploading it to Instagram and having it go directly to Facebook automatically. Just my tip. Say you have a video that's 25 seconds. You can still use that video, upload 15 seconds worth of it on Instagram, and then when you post on Facebook, your whole 25 seconds will be there. So again, you can crop out when you turn it on and turn it off, and you're walking back and forth, or you're just getting into plank position and you're checking your form. So you can edit all that out just on your camera phone in the, if you use the apps, you can also cut and paste and trim it down. So they use trim. I think one of them says cut. So it'll cut off the pieces that you don't want. So I also like iMovie. And a lot of these apps, you can add music. Just be careful on Facebook with copyright rules. A lot of times the more popular music, it'll say, you'll get a warning. And so you have the option to click like you disagree, you don't think that you think that your video should be up there. If it's under 15 seconds, or if you've purchased the song, oftentimes if you keep trying, they'll let it go. But for me or anybody who teaches fitness classes, like I use the fitness class music because it's cover artists, so it's not the actual artist. and those get up no problem. And it's awesome music, and I don't have to think about it, right? So, so there's that. So you can add music to it, you can add text to it, or if you want to record, like if you want to say, okay, and you want to talk to the people who are watching your video while they're watching you. So say you're in plank and you want to talk about, okay, now my arms, I'm in plank, my abs are engaged, my back is flat, my butt is not in the air, my hips are not sagging to protect your back. Take a deep breath, your shoulders are over, if you want to describe the move, you could totally do that. You can just record your voice over it. So there's a lot of options, and then you can add color to your text and stuff. So those are just a couple of the different apps to use, and I know I am sure Droids have different apps and stuff than the iPhone, but just play around with it. Go to your Apple store, go to Google. All the time, I'll go on google.com and I'll just say like awesome photo apps or awesome video apps. And then I'll just go through people's reviews, and I don't really pay for my apps. So you can get good apps without having to pay for them. But that's just some awesome tips that make it more engaging. So statistically, people are going to watch more than 5 seconds of a video if it has music. So if you're just sitting there and there's no music on in the background and stuff, some people will leave on like the actual, if you guys are doing your home DVDs from Beachbody or whatever, and the fitness trainer is talking in the background on TV, those don't really like excite me. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to watch a video more that has music because the music entertains me, and then I want to know what move you're doing. Be like, okay, I want to remember that. I want to try that or whatever. So that's just my tips from doing videos. I hope this helps you guys. Keep stepping outside of your comfort zone. Just try new things. It's all about trial and error. Some days you're going to make a much better video than another day. And you're just learning, right? And you're going to start to build up a following. And I know like if I miss a day or two, I get messages on my previous video or on my next video saying like, I look for your video every morning. Where were you? So very much be consistent, but you will start to build up a following of people just like you, and be engaging, smile in your videos. I know sometimes I get like a super serious face when I work out, but I have to remember to smile. So if you ever watch Shailene Johnson's, she's always smiling at you and it makes you want to continue to watch. So smile back at the people and have fun with it. Add some cool music, add a little bit of text if you want. Don't be super salesy in it. I wouldn't be putting your Beachbody website in the text. That's a no, I wouldn't do that one. But put your name, put your Facebook address in there so people can come friend you on Facebook. But anyway, have fun with it. I hope those tips help. So check out a couple different video apps or go to Google and find one that you like instead.